Hi guys, we are going to make a quick and easy dinner for me and the hubby. These are going to be Hawaiian roll meatball sliders. These are one of our favorite dinners to make, definitely by far. They're super quick, they're super easy. Right now I'm just cutting the holes out of the center of the bread so that we can kind of place the meatballs in that hole. You'll see shortly what I'm talking about. But once you can just cut them as like a little square. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not too big of a deal. Now I'm just removing the guts, you could say, of the bread. And I just tossed it back in the bag because it was empty. This is some American cheese from Market Basket. I basically just cut it in fours, and then each four I cut it in fours again. I shove the little pieces at the bottom of the bread, and then I top with the larger, you can kind of see it over there, the larger piece of square cheese, like so. I just top it to kind of, because once the meatball is in there, the cheese will melt over the meatball. This is the Aldi sauce I'm using. I'm also using Aldi meatballs. I ran out of minced garlic literally right before this, so I'm using garlic powder and some parsley. I put parsley in literally everything, but the meatballs are super good as it is, so I try not to go too crazy. You're also just going to melt some butter, and again, just mix some of the parsley and garlic powder into the butter. Just making kind of like a garlic butter type of topping. Super good. It's definitely better with minced garlic, but like I said, I ran out. You're just going to microwave that. My meatballs are done. These are the best meatballs we've ever tried, to be honest. They're from Aldi, and they're the Italian-style meatballs. And then, like I was talking about earlier, you're just going to place the meatballs in each hole. And I usually drizzle a little bit extra sauce over top of them, and then I top it with the cheese, just because you want to make sure that they are, like saucy, I guess. I don't really know. I just do it every time. And then I kind of use the brush to brush like the sides of the bread and everything. And then I usually just dump the rest over top. I'll brush the tops and everything too. And I preheated my oven to 350. And you're just going to bake this for 15 to 20 minutes. They're cooked, so they just kind of need to heat